Look how pretty. When do the plow guys come to do this? That's how much snow. Looks pretty. Hi guys, White Witch 110 here. How is everybody? I was in the hospital this morning. My SVT kicked in about 5 o'clock. I took my medication, did a couple of things that I've been taught to do to convert it. It didn't want to convert at that time. Hubby and I went to the hospital. Just as I was going into the room, it converted. I had the same triage nurse I've had before when it's converted on its own, well, with the help of my medication. So I didn't have to get any of the adenosine intravenously. And whenever this nurse is on, this happens. So I gave her a hug. Anyhow, so I'm tired, to say the least. I went to work afterwards. My heart rate was at 140. When I was at home, I know it was faster than that. Probably 65, 70, or 60, somewhere in there. So, anyways, I'm just tired. Here's some things I got at the dollar store. Frogs. Some flowers. I like these. I like the wooden stuff. It's really cool. Really, really like it. And then I also got these at the dollar store. It's all different papers in here. Pretty cool. And then this one, you can see. Now, Tracy, that looks like the painting you did. And you thought it was garbage. See? Right there, girl. It's not garbage. It's artwork. Ooh, that one's nice. And then this with the foil. And then the sparklies. Buddy boo. You're sounding like a pigeon. Yeah, the pigeons were on the balcony again yesterday. 2 of them were actually fighting. They were smacking each other with their wings. But by the time I got my phone out and set to record, they'd stopped smacking each other. It's hilarious. So my idea with this stuff is, although I'm used to them looking like this, I was wondering what it would look if I had some color and then put the button and the felt and that on this. Obviously haven't tried it yet, but I likely will. And then after buying the frogs, I forgot I didn't buy any of these. Hey, I haven't bought any of these blocks. So I'm going to finagle something with the corks I have, since I have such a huge bag of them. It's crazy. Didn't do too much this weekend. Really. Nothing exciting. That's, just the way it is sometimes. Saturday was cold and disgusting. Sunday wasn't too bad, but we stayed home anyways. Hopefully this coming weekend, temperatures are good so we can get to Winterlude. Would be nice. Our friend who was in the dragon boat races, her team came in 3rd. Yay! Way to go. She's a bit sore today, she said. Not too badly sore, but just a bit sore. Okay. Now, I have some stories. No, not stories. I have some facts. Yes, I do. Okay, here's one of my photos. I always know when there's raindrops, it's my photo. Anyway, so tonight I'm going to tell you about Dundurn Castle in Hamilton, Ontario. It was built in the 1830s on a former encampment for the British Army in 1813. Once the home of Sir Allan MacNab, Premier of the United Canadas. He was also a railway magnate and a lawyer. It has 40 rooms, and it took 3 years to build, at a cost of $3 million. The castle has been restored to its former self of 1855. Costume interpreters guide tourists throughout the home. Camilla Parker Bowles is the twice great-granddaughter of Sir Allan. The greats in that always confuse me, but I'm pretty sure that's right. That's just me taking my neck brace off, which I have to wear sometimes. I'd show you, but it's a mess. Now in 1813, across from the castle, 11 men were hung for treason. Cholera patients were brought to sheds near the property. Sir Allan's second wife died of consumption in the home. The area outside her room is always cold. A mysterious breeze is known to blow out candles, and sounds of music and singing are heard in the home. In Mary's room, people feel a calm come over them. During a wedding photo shoot, there was a face that was seen in the window pane in the background over the shoulder of one of the groomsmen. And when looking at it, the people who run the museum, I guess you call it now, or the castle now, said that it looked like Sophie, Sir Allan's daughter. And there is a sketch of her in the castle, but is nowhere near where the window is. The next one, this one was really a pain. I don't even think. No, we'll leave that one. That one we'll leave. Lost Village Museum in Cornwall. In 1959, 9 villages were submerged in water to create the St. Lawrence Seaway. Approximately 6,500 people were displaced. 530 buildings were moved. A large cofferdam was demolished at 8 a.m. July 1st, 1958, to begin the flooding. Some of the buildings were moved to Upper Canada Village. Tips of buildings and sidewalks can still be seen. Voices are heard to come from empty buildings. Shadows have been seen on the grounds moving in unnatural ways. Objects have been known to move on their own. And when the area is closed at night, staff have observed doors opening and closing on their own. Visitors claim to be tapped on the shoulder, but no one is there when they turn. Soldiers have also been seen on the grounds. Oops. That's that one. Now, I think I will give you part of another story. It's going to be another one of those ones where it's leaving you hanging. They had built their tiny home on this spot 5 years ago. There had never been anything unusual about this place. No legends or stories to go with the land. It was an ordinary spot like any other. It had been raining hard that day, so they stayed inside. There was plenty to do, so time would pass quickly. At dinner, the two admired their view of the mountains and the creek that ran through the property. This is why they chose this spot. They fell asleep in a wood-framed bed to the sound of rain. It had pounded the earth all day. Tomorrow the sun would be shining, and they could get to work outside. Archie woke first to a peaceful morning. He showered, dressed, and made his way to the kitchen. He would surprise her with a good breakfast on the table when she woke up. Peering out the window, he was shocked to see snow. Snow! And so much snow. There was at least 3 feet. This did not make sense. He shook it off and made breakfast. A short time later, he heard a gasp behind him. It was Laurie, looking out the window. She was questioning the sight that she was seeing. Neither of them believed what they were seeing. Weather was changeable these days. Yes. But what could you do? It was strange, but they went about their day. Archie could not keep himself from looking out the window. It was early afternoon when he spotted a figure of a man in a wide-brimmed hat. What was he doing? A second later, a woman joined him. The figure was pointing as the woman nodded. Archie got dressed and went out to confront them. Once outside, he made his way to the point where he had seen them. No one was there. He thought they must have heard him and left. Back inside, Laurie asked why he hadn't spoke to them. Archie explained there was no one there. You were right beside them, she pointed. Gazing out the window, he could see them both. He was adamant that no one had been there. Believing he didn't want to confront them, Laurie took matters into her hands and went out. She was frustrated. Had they left when she had gotten ready? Because there was no one there. Back inside, Archie questioned her as to why she hadn't spoke to them. No one was there. It was his turn to point. Now both of them had gone out and seen no one, yet there they were when they looked out the window. How can there be ghosts on land that has no history of problems? That's a quick one for this evening. As I said, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm just going to go sit and relax catch, I believe, The Art of RVing. They'll be doing a live at 9. It's 8:56 right now. So everyone, to my loyal subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love you all very much. If you're passing through, please check out my other videos. Give them a thumbs up if you like them. Leave a comment. Share them out if you think someone would be interested. Consider subscribing. And touch that notification bell so you'll know when I upload. So until tomorrow night, ciao for now.